Have you ever had an idea completely squashed by someone's well-intentioned or perhaps not so well-intentioned remarks? I remember when I was about 8 years old and our teacher was getting us to draw the sky that we saw outside, and it was one of those beautiful blue summer's days and the sky was just super blue. And I remember picking up one of those blue Crayola paint pots and thinking, well, that's exactly the colour of the sky that I can see, and painting along the top of the piece of paper the sky that I could see. And I remember the teacher coming over and saying, "What have you done? How could that be the colour of the sky? Why didn't you mix the blue with white?" And thinking, well, that's what I can see and that's how I want to paint it, and just feeling kind of squashed. This sort of thing goes on all the way through our lives, doesn't it? I remember when, after a career in PR, I decided that I wanted to make a go of setting up a training consultancy and moving into that area. And I remember someone saying to me, "You're never ever going to make a living from training. You're going to have to carry on with the PR consultancy that you've been doing because, there's not that much money in training." I also remember when I decided that I was going to write my first book. I remember someone actually laughing in my face. "How on earth are you ever going to find time, on top of all the training that you're doing, to write your book?" And I remember when I decided I wanted to set up the Gravitas program, people saying to me, "No one's going to ever be interested in coming along to anything about Gravitas. Who's ever heard of that?" And I remember when I decided I want to put on some master classes open to the public, people say, "You're never going to get bums on seats. It's really, really, really hard to put on open classes." Well, of course, sometimes when you get told that you're not going to be able to do something, it makes you work even harder to go about doing it. And sometimes, those ideas and those dreams, they get squashed dead before they've even started by people saying that you're never going to be able to do it. Even with the best will in the world, they're trying to help you. So I guess there's two things that I want to say. Firstly, if someone comes up to you and they've got an idea for something new that they want to try out, don't squash it immediately. Give them the encouragement that they need to try it out, to make it happen. And if you have an idea and you want to try something from scratch, then I would really encourage you to go for it and know that, if these things were easy, then everyone would be doing them, right? If these things were easy, then yeah, why would it be a new idea that you were doing? Go for it, try it out, give it your best shot, and learn from anything. Everything is an experiment. Everything is a way to try things out. And if it works, keep going. And if it doesn't, then tweak and carry on. But please don't squash brand new ideas before they've even taken fruition, because that's just a real waste. And in the end, what will end up happening is that everyone ends up doing exactly the same thing, and there's no innovation and no blue sky. Thank you.